Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Borishise Hata. I'm a working mom of 3 and I like making videos about homemaking and vlogs. So if you guys like those kind of videos, you can go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and also subscribe to my channel. Today is Wednesday, is my day off, so I have left a picture on my community tab asking you to ask me your laundry question, because I always, every time I have to soak my laundry, I always have somebody asking me about why do I use certain products in my laundry and all that. So today is the day that I'm going to answer all of those, and I have a few comments here on that post that I'm going to be answering, and I hope that it will truly help you guys. So without wasting any more time, we're gonna dive in today's video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and also don't forget to watch the ads. The reason why I decided to actually put up a post is because, you know what, I feel like I do better with sit down videos when I have like questions that I can answer to. I was just thinking that why did I say I'm gonna do a live video when we reach 10k? I regret that because there won't be any questions for me to answer. So now I'm thinking of somebody actually that I can actually talk to, and then she can conduct the whole thing. Like she can ask me questions, and then I'm gonna be answering on the actual live day, because I don't do good, like, guys, with just sitting down and talking. I only do good when people ask me questions. And even in normal daily life, I don't speak unless spoken to. Like, I am not a conversation starter, guys. Like, when I'm with other people, they have to start asking questions and then I will answer, then it goes from there. But I don't just start talking. So let's go into the first one. It's not really the first one, it's the last one actually, but because if I start at the bottom, so I'm just gonna start with the last one I got. And this one says, looking so good, what do you use to remove tough stains on your children's clothes? Number one, sunlight, guys. I want sunlight bar, the green bar is the one that helps me take out the stains out of my children's clothes. I'm saying sunlight because it's the old one that I've been using. It's the oldest product that I've been using since. And recently I started using the Dr. Beckman sachet, the Glow White sachet. And then the only problem with using the sunlight, guys, is the thing where you have to apply one by one, and that takes a lot of time, and I don't like that. So the reason then I decided to grate my own sunlight and put it in the laundry so that it can wash everything without me applying one by one and soaking too. Because even if you grate it and then you just put it in there, then 2 minutes later you're washing, it's not gonna work. So if it sits in there like every other packaging, laundry detergent, guys, it always says soak for at least 30 minutes. You need to soak your laundry. There's no way you can just put it in there and then it just start washing and stuff. And you can't be rubbing. My mom used to be like because of she'll just be on the clothes for a long time. So soaking really truly helps you from hurting yourself and not getting the clothes clean the way that you would have wanted it to be. So soaking is the best thing that you can ever do. For 30 minutes, the minimum is 30 minutes, then you can soak your clothes, then be ready to wash them. Then you don't have to use a lot of effort and energy to get them to be clean. They will just be clean, and then you go in there and just take them out basically. And thank you so much for the looking good part. Thank you. And another one says, do you iron from the washing line or do you iron as you wear? I iron as I wear, because not to me, I feel like it wastes electricity for me. Because with me, when you're ironing and then you fold your t-shirt, and then when you're supposed to wear it, it has lines that shows that you have folded it. So I don't like that on the day that I have to wear my t-shirt. So I'm gonna re-iron it. That's gonna be a waste of energy because I used electricity the first time and I'm using it again because I hate the lines. I guess it depends on a person. If people don't mind those lines on the clothes, then they can just iron from the line, but I don't do that. When I need to wear it, that's when I will iron it, but I don't iron from the washing line. I iron as I wear your outfit. And then there's an emoji like this. Thank you so much, my love. So how do you keep kids white socks if they wear them at school? White. What products do you use and how? I use the sunlight bar, and recently the sunlight bar that I just spoke about, I grate it and put it in the washing machine, and then I put all those clothes in there. And I don't even put my kids' white socks with the white clothes. I just put them with like dark colors because they have too much soil on them, so they end up ruining the white clothes. So I put them with the dark colors. My solution, what I put in, it's vinegar, it's liquid detergent from Omo, and then there is the Dr. Beckman sachet, and there is a grated sunlight bar. So I feel like the sunlight bar and on top of the Dr. Beckman that I've been using, it truly helps. Actually, they become even more brighter with the Dr. Beckman when I'm doing the white socks. But for some time I've been using like sunlight bar and stuff. So the product that I mentioned, answering the question, or what products do you use and how? So the ones that I just named is the one that I use in my laundry. And I just pour, guys. I use a cap. For the liquid detergent, I use 2 caps of that liquid detergent. And with the vinegar, you're supposed to use 1 cup. To me, because I'm so used to it, to me it's already 1 cup, but the way I pour it, it's 1 cup. And the sunlight bar, I just measure it and say I'm gonna use half of it and grate it and put it in there. Then the Dr. Beckman sachet comes in a sachet. Of course, you just throw it in there and then it works. This one says you have such effortless style. Thank you so much. I love street style, guys. I love street style, guys. And most of my fashion combination comes from Pinterest. So I go on Pinterest and say I have a checked blazer and I have a hat. Then let's see what we can do. They give me street style. You can say street style and mention whatever piece that you have that you don't know how to put together, and then you just don't know how else to wear it. Then I just go on Pinterest and put it there, and then it will give me an outfit, then I wear. And I love street style because I'm a tomboy by nature and I am a mom, and I need comfortable clothes to keep up with them as well, because I can't be wearing things. I can't be able to run after kids and be comfortable and still be myself. Like I say, I'm more of a tomboy-ish, so I like that kind of effortless look where I don't have to try too much, that you can just throw in on a blazer like this, and then you automatically look put together. So that's how I go about it. And so the next one says, hi, I need help on how to get rid of stubborn stains on kids socks. I always struggle when it comes to my kids socks. You look great as always. Thank you so much. Yes, the white socks, like I explained, I just use the sunlight green bar to avoid applying one by one. You can just grate it and soak them. Don't wash them immediately, just soak them up. Even if you don't have a machine, you can soak it up and put it in there. And for those that don't have my kind of a machine, because my machine, I say like olapish and stuff, so when you have those automated machine, I don't know if it makes sense. Yeah, if you have those one, I suggest that if you have like scottle or like a bathtub or a bucket, you can soak all the clothes in there. Then the moment you are ready to wash them, then you just wring them off the excess water and then throw in your machine, because the sunlight bar is not recommended for those machines. Even mine is not recommended. The sunlight bar is not recommended for it. That's why you see me after every wash, I have to rinse my machine with the vinegar water so that it can get rid of that slimy thing of the sunlight, so it doesn't build up. Because if it build up, it's gonna end up on your clothes as well. Like your clothes are gonna look like a white film on top. So you need to be careful when it comes to that. Rather soak it aside, then when you're ready to wash, you just throw it in there and put everything that you normally would have put in there. But Dr. Beckman goes in the machine, so that works fine. But if you want to use my method where you need to soak, can soak aside and then put in the machine later to wash. And because I know how to deep wash my machine, so after 3 months I would open it up, clean behind the pipes, clean the drum where it collects the lint, and then it will be as good as brand new, and then I won't have any of the white thing or anything. And but normally on a weekly basis I make sure that I rinse it off with the vinegar water, and it just takes all of that gunk out and stuff. This one says, no questions, you look great, thank you so much. And then another one says, how do you remove heavy sweat stains, smells in t-shirts and shirts? One of the benefits of a vinegar, guys, is to get rid of stains. It keeps your white clothes whiter or brighter, and it gets rid of odor as well, and soaking as well when you have this kind of sweat, because you can't do your laundry every day. You're supposed to actually not keep it with that sweat on. You're supposed to wash it immediately, but unfortunately we can't do that. We don't have time to be doing laundry every single time. But what I would say is soak it with the vinegar and the normal washing detergent that you use, and you keep it in there, soak it for some time. It's just gonna dissolve by itself. By the time you get there, you don't even have to use too much effort to take it off. Then it's just gonna be off. And on top of that, then I'll add Dr. Beckman as well. If you soak it in water that has Dr. Beckman, number one. But to save on money as well, because Dr. Beckman does not come cheap. That's why I opted in for their campaign, so that I can get a stash of this Glow White, guys, because it's not cheap. It's like 60 rand or something, and it has 5 sachets in there, and we do like laundry weekly. So somebody that I saw used vinegar, bicarbonate of soda, and normal washing detergent. One of the benefits of vinegar, actually, it activates the washing detergent, any washing detergent, the powder one, the liquid one, it makes it work better. So if you put vinegar, bicarbonate of soda, and a washing detergent as well, then you are good to go. You don't have to worry about buying the Dr. Beckman thing. Disclaimer, I've never used it before, but I've seen it on somebody that actually trust, that I follow on Instagram, that you can use those. It works as a Dr. Beckman product, then you can do that. So this one says, she's got 2 questions. Number one says, is it possible to remove oil stains? Oil stains, like I use the method that I use for my couch, because my kids eat from there and then it has oil from our hands and stuff. What I use is the bicarbonate of soda and sunlight liquid. Then you just make a little paste out of it. Then wherever you have a stain, then you put it there. Then just leave it to dry up. And then when it dries up, then you can wash it normally with water. Then you're done. Or throw it in the machine. Then you're done. It will come right off. It works like a charm. And number 2 says, how to brighten white. Vinegar will help you brighten your white. Sunlight bar, the good old sunlight bar, will help you to whiten your white. And the Dr. Beckman sachet, for me, that's what works for me. That basically, I'm answering for what works for me, not generally, or okay, this is what works for me, each one. And then the another one says, you look good, sis, thank you so much. And then this one says, how do you maintain color on your clothes or remove stains without losing color on your clothes? Since I have also seen you sew clothes, how does it help? Okay, because most of the time I only show you guys when soaking like the 2 loads of laundry, but I never show the dark colors and whatnot. With the dark colors, guys, you can use salt actually if you want to soak the dark colors, but then you can't soak them for too long like I do. I soak them for too long because I'm going somewhere. I'm going to work. So they're just going to have to soak the whole time I'm gone so that when I come back, I can run the machine. But with the black clothes, the last load that I have is my dark clothes. So those ones, guys, when I'm busy rinsing there, I throw them in the machine and then they do their own stuff. They won't even sit in there for more than an hour. It's going to be like 30 minutes. Then I'm going to go wash them, and I will still have the same formula that I started the laundry with. But if you don't want to use that, because sunlight bar can do that, can leave it, and especially when you don't wash your machine, it can leave it a little bit with a white film on top of it. But if you want to avoid that, don't let them sit in the soaking for too long. You can just use salty bicarbonate of soda, but bicarbonate of soda has salt in it. You can just use bicarbonate of soda, leave vinegar, or just use vinegar and salt. That's basically what you can use to soak your dark colors. And how does it help with that? How does the soaking really help? The soaking helps you, like, if you read every detergent packaging, guys, it always says soak for 30 minutes, because even that product, you're not supposed to immediately touch it with your hand. That's why they say you put it in there, then let it sit. That's why you put water and then you put the detergent as well. Then you let it sit, then you put your clothes and stuff, then you let it sit for 30 minutes. Then it's gonna do all the work for you. The benefits is just that it helps you not to work too hard, because when you get in there, the stains dissolved, and then you just do a light wash on it, then you are done. So that's how it helps actually. So auto washing magetla mekokoto maoto, like you're tired because you're just going in, you know. So soaking truly helps with that. But with me, it helps me with other things too, because I'm trying to buy time because I want to go to work and I want to do laundry at the same time. And I'm one person that hates waiting for laundry. Like, so what I do is I soak it and I go away. I go to work. When I come back, I run the machine for maybe 2 times. See, it even saves on the energy, because the cycle, it doesn't have to run for too long because they've been soaking for too long. So you can just wash it once actually, and then you take it out, then go into your day and stuff. So then I'll soak the second laundry, then I'll sleep overnight. Then actually the second load is always my kids' clothing, so I don't mind them soaking overnight, because I know that they are very soiled, and then I'm gonna have to use a lot of energy to get them clean. So I just leave them in there and then go sleep. Tomorrow morning I take it out and stuff. And actually I don't mind losing color on my kids' clothes per se. If they've got new clothes, I'll probably wash those new clothes with mine, because they are never that dirty. But they are everyday clothes. I don't mind soaking them overnight, because they are outgrowing the clothes, so they don't need to stay brand new. So I don't mind like soaking them overnight and stuff. I see you hand washing a lot. So what exactly do you use your machine for? Is it just to soak? No, it's to wash. I don't wash with my hands. I rinse with my hands, because I don't have a system, drainage and stuff. So for me to rinse from the machine, I need running water with power actually, to fill up the drum again, and then have to take out, because you have to do it a few times. If you're gonna rinse in the machine, you have to run that a few times. And I don't want to waste on detergent as well, because if you see from my laundry, I use the same water until I finish. The only time I change water is when I'm rinsing, so that the dirt can be completely off. But I wash with my machine. What I do is I soak, I leave and go to work. When I come back, I run the machine, it washes the laundry, and then after it runs the machine, I take it out by hand. But I don't wash. I simply just do like this, then just like this, just simple. And then that's when I'm gonna be doing the rinsing cycle by the tap. That's not washing, that's just rinsing. But for me, I can't rinse in there, because it requires me to have a lot of water, and I collect water by my hand. I can't carry close to 20 buckets of liters of water to that machine to rinse in it. So I thought the simplest way is just to put it by the tap and then do that. But the machine, does the work for me. I only just rinse. My laundry actually, guys, on the day of my rinsing, basically takes me an hour and I'm done. I don't really work that hard. Please enlighten me if you use the grated green soap every time you do laundry. Yes, I do it every time. I use half of the sunlight bar every single week when I'm doing laundry because of the kids' clothes and stuff. Mine don't get that dirty, guys. Like, mine don't get that dirty. So, and mostly I've got clothes like the color that I'm wearing. I've got mostly white, and then there's this color, just this color. So they never that dirty, and I just soak them with the whites. I soak this with my white clothes, and because they're not dirty, they're not soiled, so they just have sweat on it, but not much of that. So I soak them with white ones, and then I take them out. Then I use I use the green bar every single week because of the kids' clothes. I have to put it in there, and even with my clothes, they end up looking even more brighter because of that sunlight bar. How do you maintain the amount of clothes in your closet? I have too much clothes. I end up not having space after washing. What I do is mostly I do it with my kids' clothes because I don't really have much of clothes, but I do take one or two. So what I do is I buy my kids clothes in summer and winter. So if their dad buys them clothes in winter, the moment they get in, it has to come out. Something has to come out. Something that doesn't fit. It doesn't have to be like the same amount of clothing I'm putting in there, but it can be 2 items that don't fit anymore, or they are torn or somehow. Then I need to get rid of those. That's how I manage decluttering and stuff with my clothes too, guys. That one, I think mine I do once a year. With mine I do, but with the kids I do 2 times a year because they get new clothes in 2 times a year. But with me I do it once a year. Then I will get rid of clothes and shoes that I've never worn in that year. If a year finishes, another winter comes, and then there's still this polo neck that I did not touch, is going away. It just shows that I don't like it. Then I just get rid of it. Then yeah, that's basically how I get rid of clothes so that I can have space in my closet. This one says, where do you get the energy from? I noticed you do most of it by hand. Sometimes before you leave your house or after a long day. Are you taking any supplements or vitamins? No, I'm not. I'm not taking any vitamins or supplements, no. And I don't do it by hands, guys. Like, it gets washed by the machine. I'm only doing the rinsing, just the rinsing, and it only takes me an hour to rinse. And I would have slept in between those, and I would have rested in between the loads and stuff. My laundry starts on Thursday morning. Thursday morning before I go to work, I soak the first load, which is my white clothes and this one, the color that I'm wearing now and stuff. And I'll soak it up, pour water in there, put some stuff in there, soak it up, then I go to work. Then that means I'll be resting for 9 hours. Again, my motivator is I'm the only one who's supposed to do the laundry. Then if I don't do it, then nobody's gonna do it. Then I sometimes force myself and say, you know what, take it out. So when I come back from work, I have to take out the first load that I put in the morning and soak in the second laundry overnight. And then tomorrow, again, that will be a Friday morning. Then I'm gonna take out the second laundry and then go into the rinsing process. Then I rinse it, put it on the line while the dark colors are washing. Put it on the line, then I'll go to take the last one, rinse it, put it on the line. But mostly, I'm just rinsing. I'm not doing much. Soaking helped me. When I come from work, I just run the machine while prepping dinner. Then I go in there, go my 6, 7, take it out, and I'm done. Then tomorrow, again, I would have rested overnight again, sleeping. Then in the morning, I've got energy. A little bit of coffee as well in the morning, Friday morning. And then I think that's the supplement I take. That is the caffeine. That's the caffeine on a Friday. This one says, nice outfit, dear. Thank you so much. And then this one says, hey, please advise again how to use bicarbonate and vinegar when washing clothes. When soaking, of course, with the vinegar, you can just put 1 cup. If you got one of those measuring cups, then you can just do 1 cup of vinegar. Bicarbonate, I don't really use much of bicarbonate in my, I clean with it, but I don't really use it in my laundry that much. Maybe the day that I don't have money for, but again, the Dr. Beckman, I'm gonna try the bicarbonate in the laundry with vinegar and all the detergent, because the one that I just told you, Ricky, on my Instagram, I'm gonna try that one, but I never use it in laundry. I only use it for cleaning the house. Yeah, but then the vinegar, of course, I just use 1 cup. And then this one says, I love you, dear. I'm a single mother of 2. I love everything about you. Thank you so, so, so much. You motivate me every time I watch you. Thank you so much. My question, what you used to wash your white linen and that keep it white? The same. I get my white linens goes with my white clothing and stuff. So I use the Dr. Beckman, the grated sunlight, the vinegar, the liquid detergent. And it doesn't really have to be the liquid detergent. You can use the powder detergent for the machine. It works even if you don't have a machine. You can use the hand wash and then put the rest of the stuff that I mentioned with that. It works as well. The trick in this is just to soak the thing off so that it can get rid of oil from your sheets and get rid of that dirt. So trust me, if you use those, they will be super white. You're gonna be so happy. Then another one says, I saw you are using a twin tub, which I love as well, but do you think it's true or machine? If yes, please help. How can we avoid that? I think you should read your clothing label, but I don't think or machine, and especially if you can use the method that I'm using. If you just soak the laundry and have to wash them 1 cycle, then how they won't get as ruined. But then if you just keep them running in there for a very long time because you did not soak, I think they might get damaged by the machine. But with mine, they only get damaged on the spin. My spin does not work, so that's why you guys see me rinsing by hand and putting straight to the line, because my spin does not work, and my spin is the one that ruins clothes. Actually, when I used to put them in there, I would see, my clothes are stretched or they have become tiny and stuff. But then if you just read your labels as well and just try to avoid the spin, unless if it's winter, maybe you want to use that. But mine, it's actually damaged, it's broken, so I don't use it anymore. But if it's in summer, I mean, just ring it and put it on the line. You don't have to put it in the spin. That's the one thing that ruins clothes. But in an actual drum, I don't think the drum will ruin the clothes. Like, you can just run. I've run one laundry load 3 times, I think, and that thing runs for 15 minutes. Run it 3 times, but I haven't seen any problem with my clothes. But to avoid that, you can just soak it up and then do one cycle, 1 run, not 2, 3, so that you can save on your clothes. But most of the clothes in this house, in this house, I don't have that laundry bar. Okay, this one I wash by hands, this one I wash with the machine. I put less in there, everything in there. As long as you soak it up and then wash it for lesser time, I think you will win. This one says, love you. How do you keep your towels soft? I love you more, sweetheart. So with the towels, guys, vinegar. Vinegar, she's the girl. Vinegar, she's the girl. And to keep them clean, actually, don't wipe with your towels too many times. You can just buy a lot of towels and then use one twice. Don't use your towel the whole week and then drying it up, then using it again. Like that one, the towels are just gonna be dirty on the center there. They're just dirty. Then you can't get rid of that one. You see, when you're hanging your towel there, they just have this circle of dirt. That's because it's been used way too many times. You can just use it twice and then put it on the wash, and then, or have too many towels that you can use. I know that's not your question, but I'm trying to help. How do you keep your towel soft? Vinegar. Don't use the fabric softener or one other fabric softener. Don't use it. Vinegar, again, it makes your clothes softer. It works as a fabric softener. For those that have allergies and have small kids that don't go well with the fabric softener, they can use the vinegar to soften up their clothes and stuff. So on towels or naivile, it works so well. Towel, it does not want a lot of detergent. Don't use a lot of detergent on it. Don't get it too dirty. And then please use vinegar after you've washed it, and make sure that you rinse it well so that you can get rid of that detergent. And then rinse it lastly, vinegar water. It will just be flat. It will be as new. It will be as new. Those things will stand up for you. And they'll just look like plush and stuff. Yeah, please let me know once you try it. It works so well. So this one says you look good, thank you. I think that's the last one. The other one, the last one, I got some love emojis there. Thank you so much. But I think that's it on the questions that I had on that community tab. So there's this last one that I did not answer because it was not on the actual community tab, because it was asked in another video, and then I said I'm filming this laundry thingy, and I'll put it in there, and I promised that I will, and I almost forgot it. And then it says, hi sis, I would like to a review about the washing machine that you use. Do the clothes come out completely clean? Yes, I've been using it for how long? But on 4 years. Yeah, they come out completely clean, and I feel like it's not because of the machine. Yes, the machines, guys, if you just put normal regular washing powder and just washing powder or just washing detergent fella and just wash, they don't get rid of dirt, guys. The machines don't really get rid of dirt. I'm not gonna lie, but because of the things that I'm using in there, the ones that I already mentioned, they helped me actually to get rid of stains and stuff. But in J, just with the detergent, guys, I never find my clothes clean just from washing detergent fella. That's why I'm going above and beyond, mixing this and that. That's why I came up through the mix that I'm using now, because of washing machines don't get rid of dirt, guys. Just J washing machine and a detergent, it doesn't. And how water goes in and out from the machine, considering you use a water tank. Guys, hey, I work, okay? Like, I've got this 2 white buckets that I use. I put water in there, the one that you see me putting water in there. My machine is big. My machine is very big. I bought it big for a reason, because I did not want to have to wash blankets aside and what. So I fill it up with 4 buckets of water. When I'm doing blankets, I put 5. And all that 5 buckets that I put in there, when I'm done with laundry, I have to take them out and drain them out into those buckets, because I don't have a drainage system. So I put them in those buckets and then go through it, like pour it out there by the tree. That's what I do. It involves a lot of heavy work. So I don't even have a hose a long hose that can take water all the way from the tank to the garage. Is way too far. But that's the system that's working now. So I hope that answers all of your question. And yeah. And then other ones, we'll discuss them in the comment section as well. If you still have some more that you want to ask me, you can ask me in there. So basically, that's just how I do laundry. I hate it so much that I had to come up with a plan. So I know you guys hate it too. So I just hope this one is gonna, all the information that we have shared in today's video are gonna help you to not have to work too hard doing laundry and stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and also subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next one.